Hey everyone! Today, we're going to try something exciting and new, drawing a horse using white soft pastels on black canson paper. This technique is perfect for creating dramatic contrasts and focusing on light and shadow, which will make your drawing stand out beautifully. To start, here's what you'll need: black paper, white soft pastel, a charcoal eraser, and a mono zero eraser. These tools are essential for achieving precision and creating both sharp and soft details. The process begins with distributing light and shadow on the black paper using the white pastel. At first, work lightly and carefully, mapping out where the highlights and shadows will go. Once you've laid the foundation, you can go over these areas again to intensify the contrast. This gradual approach ensures you maintain control over the drawing while building depth. If you want to take it a step further, blending can help soften the shading and make transitions smoother. However, blending is optional. Keep in mind that blending can sometimes dull the brightness of the pastel and cause the tones to merge, so it's important to go back afterward and refine the darker and lighter areas. Use the mono zero eraser or a silicone brush to bring out the highlights or soften shadows as needed. The eraser is great for sharp, defined edges, while the silicone brush is ideal for subtle transitions. Finally, revisit the brightest areas with the white pastel to ensure your highlights pop. This will give your drawing that striking final touch, bringing the horse to life. This technique is all about experimenting with contrasts and understanding the interplay of light and shadow, so take your time and enjoy the process. It's not about perfection, it's about letting your creativity flow and discovering the magic of working with soft pastels on black paper. When working with white pastel on black paper, it's important to choose the right paper to ensure that the pastel adheres properly and allows for smooth layering. Black paper is ideal because it enhances the contrast between light and dark areas. But you must be cautious not to apply too much pastel at once, as this could overwhelm the surface. A good technique is to start by sketching lightly with a pencil or a fine pastel pencil to establish the main shapes, then gradually build up layers of white pastel. The key to achieving smooth transitions between light and shadow is mastering blending techniques. Use a silicone brush or a blending stump to blend the pastels, but be mindful that too much blending can soften the details. For sharper, more defined shadows, use a zero eraser or a pastel pencil to refine the dark areas after blending. It's also essential to experiment with adding depth by introducing subtle tones of gray or dark blues alongside the white, to prevent the piece from appearing too flat. While you can blend with a brush, an eraser can be particularly effective for highlighting areas of the horse's features, like the eyes, mane, or muscles, allowing for precision and contrast. Finally, remember that patience and layering are key. Working slowly, allowing each layer to set before adding more, will help build a realistic depth and texture, making the final piece stand out beautifully against the black background. There's a little-known fact that many people might not be aware of. There's no such thing as the Arabian horse. The correct term, as found in historical records and books, is actually the Egyptian horse. Your ancient Egyptian ancestors entrusted the tribes of the Arabian Peninsula with the care and breeding of horses. This was due to the desert's natural environment and the nomadic lifestyle, which helped strengthen the horses and develop their muscles, much like modern-day training. This practice continued up until the time of Muhammad Ali Pasha. However, during the royal era under the Muhammad Ali dynasty, a tragic epidemic wiped out most of the horses in Egypt, leaving only a small number that was insufficient to revive the lineage. Where were the remaining horses? Exactly, in the Arabian Peninsula. Only a small number were brought back to Egypt. That's why these horses are now referred to as Egyptian Arabian horses. To this day, if a Gulf breeder has an Arabian horse with Egyptian bloodlines, its value and price skyrocket. Egyptian Arabian horses are considered the purest of all Arabian horses because they maintain the original characteristics of the breed. Their beauty, strength, and endurance are unmatched, making them highly sought after by breeders and enthusiasts worldwide. can't wait to see your results. Have a good time. Don't forget to like the video and say your opinion in the comment and subscribe to the channel. Bye.